Right, we're gonna do a little bit of reactions. We're gonna watch because I was like recommended this to watch the top 20 worst anime conclusions. So we're gonna see what is considered the worst endings in anime, and so we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch Mojo. Watch Mojo does not have the greatest lists of all time, to be so honest. But guess what? I kind of want to see what they think is the worst. Endings of worst. Anime worst endings. So yeah. This is all anime, by the way. So nothing to do with manga, I guess. Because sometimes anime doesn't even finish what the manga does, or sometimes the writers for manga write it different than the anime. So let's go see. Platinum End. I don't think I've ever watched Platinum End. What? Okay, here's my hot take. Akame ga Kill. If you're a manga reader, the only reason you put this at the worst endings is because you like the manga more, and you liked how not everybody fucking like died. I didn't mind the ending on Netflix. I'm sorry, I just didn't. Hot take, it was good. I'm sorry, the whole series was just good in my opinion. I don't care like what. They stopped. Makami is the only one that lived. She lives on to tell a story. Beautiful. I don't think it was a bad ending. I don't know how this is. Alright, you know what? Go for it.
If you like downer endings, then this is the one for you.
I fucked with this. It's like if, let's say, Thanos did the snap and he just lived peacefully, and that was the ending. But in your mind, you can make a, like, I'm just saying, like, I fucked with this ending. I didn't mind it. If Thanos won, I wouldn't even have minded it because it was a genuine crazy ending. Like, it would be like, oh, what the? When I watched this and it was the end and everybody was like, spoilers by the way, I didn't care. I felt like it was a decent ending. I don't understand how this is a bad ending. I was like, wow, this is really crazy. It's like shock factor.
However, if you appreciate when characters are treated with respect, then you may want to keep walking. In a bold move, the final battle of Akame ga Kill claims most of the night raid. Main characters included, Leone and Tatsumi, both gone. Akame and
that was sad. See, right? You wouldn't get that if you were in the fucking manga ending. You wouldn't get that. Like, I like that. I like the like bittersweet ending. Like, damn, Akame is the only one that lived. She wasn't even our main character, but she lived and she's gonna go on to tell the story. Akame ga Kill, motherfucker. I didn't mind this ending.
Gender, the
I mean,
real notable
to be fair, it's 20. It's number 20, so fair enough. And I know a lot of people actually don't like the ending, so fair enough. For me, I felt like it was a great ending, but whatever.
Which feels like a disservice to the
it's at least 20. It's not like top 10.
Especially since
at least
this
it's 20.
Is an anime original ending.
I love the anime. I love the.
At the very least, it's definitely memorable, just not for the right reasons.
It was for the right reasons. It was good. It was good.
With so many choices across the U.S.
Oh, and the tiger arm lady leader, she lived somehow. I don't know how she lived, but I liked it, bro.
Number 19, Full Metal Alchemist. 50 episodes
I've never
in,
watched.
This influential anime trades mysticism and alchemy for Zeppelins and World War II. No, it doesn't make much more sense with context either. To summarize,
wait, if Full Metal Alchemist had a shitty ending, then why is it so popular?
A very convoluted exposition dump. Ed is in Munich. Alphonse
well, actually,
is in...
I could say that about Akame ga Kill too. Akame ga Kill is really popular in the anime and both manga. The only bad part about the anime was people hating on the ending. But I still think the ending was so, I don't know, man. I can't get my head around the fact that people think the ending was bad for that.
錬金術のこと、10日交換のこと、そしていつか兄さんとまた会いたい。
The credits roll, and that's how the show ends. It's a baffling conclusion that raises more questions than answers. But then again, that was probably the point.
また会おう。ある。
In order to see the real ending, you had to buy a movie ticket to the sequel film, Conqueror of Shambhala. Nothing ruins story integrity faster than a mandatory blockbuster follow-up.
おかえり。
Wait, what? Sometimes you want the movie though. I feel like that's fine. Wait, this is ass. No, this list is ass. Wait, I feel like that's great marketing though. If you want a fucking movie, right? Like, bro, what? End the season with a cliffhanger, put it into a fucking movie form. I feel like that's fine. What?
Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron-Blooded Orphans.
What are you talking about?
This show's final episode can be summed up pretty quickly. Everyone dies, the villain wins, and nothing matters. That's no hyperbole.
Mobile Suit Gundam. I've never watched a Gundam anime in my whole life.
You'll need more than one hand to count all the major characters that sacrifice themselves in the last battle. And yet, none of that bloodshed or heartache seems to really accomplish anything.
Are you dead ass? Sakama. I'm just getting ready for like the hot ones, like the really spicy hot takes. I still feel like, motherfucker, the one thing that wasn't bad was a Akame Kill. I just don't think it was bad at all.
Dahlia suddenly becomes important again and gets a quick monologue about wishing for a better future.
Plus, they wanted to end in season 1. If it didn't end that way, right, they would have to make more seasons, in my opinion. Because guess what? The hero's still alive. The main protagonist is still alive. The story isn't concluded. Because guess what? They're still alive, meaning there's still gonna be corruption and shit. Like, how is it concluded if everybody, like, no. Absolutely not. Akame Kill ended perfectly, especially since it wrapped up season 1 perfectly. We don't need to see Akame Kill season 2 and just follow Akame. It's beautiful. It's fine. We're good. No more. And then Akame Kill manga, I believe they live and live happily ever after. But like, I don't fucking want that.
And that's about it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Even worse than that, out of every character, it's the insufferable Giulietta and Rustal who get to walk off into the sunset. Whether it's realistic or not, Iron-Blooded Orphans deserved better.
肉を所望します。
いいね。もう少し肉がついた方が俺の好みだ。
Number 17, Faina, Pirate Princess. It's almost impressive to craft a final episode so bad, it retroactively ruins the 11 that came before it. But that's exactly what happened with Faina. Despite being about her quest for self-independence,
I also have a really hot take. Actually, I feel like it's not even that hot of a take. I feel like it's a mild take. Clannad is not worth watching unless you like have sat yourself for 6 episodes and have to commit to it at that point. Because Clannad's first like season is the worst thing you'll ever see in your goddamn life. It's the slowest story ever told. And then season 2 is where you finally get something like, oh my god. Like season 1 is genuinely there to build relationships with the characters, and that's it. And it's just like, I feel like we could have done it in a more faster pace where I didn't have to sit there and be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the hell are we watching? But Clannad's ending and whole like second season, beautiful. The first season was like 20 episodes of bullshit. I forgot, it wasn't like just a 12 episode thing, it was like 20 fucking episodes, and you waited for so long for nothing. Another ending that sucked in my opinion is Future Diary. If they don't put Future Diary in this, I'm sorry, what are we doing? Future Diary's ending was kind of fucking ass. I'm just saying.
It's revealed that
also Darling of the Franxx should pop up in this, and then I feel like there's another ending where I could have possibly be like, what the fuck are we doing? I I don't know.
His entire journey was predetermined by a so-called observer. It changes this empowering character study into a moral think piece at the 11th hour and lacks any of the thematic build-up to make it work.
Never watched this.
Most offensive of all, Feina's mind gets wiped in the end anyway. By robbing its central character of any agency, this insulting hat trick fundamentally changed Feina, Pirate Princess, for the worse.
What's up? It's Ryder Live.
Another anime that has a weird story and kind of good ending though was Anohana. Like Anohana, like is like, in my opinion, really just like, it was mid then good then mid, and then if you really truly deeply think about Anohana, it's kind of creepy and you're just like, fuck. Because when you watch it the first time, you're probably young and you're probably still legit, but then and you're just enjoying the show for its value of entertainment, and then it's fine. But then when you get older and think back on it, you're like, holy fuck, what the fuck was I watching? Anyways.
Number 16, Metabots. In a perfect
Bro, what? I'm not a 2000 baby, bro. I've never watched this shit in my life. Can we
Metabots goes
put
out
some
with
god?
Metabe
Can we put some
taking
Gen
on
Z
Victor
goddamn
for
anime?
one final road battle in the tournament finals.
I'm
Just
never
kidding.
watching this in my life.
What have they done?
The hotly
Looks like
anticipated
Pokemon.
match gets interrupted by a new threat, a giant baby robot.
The
With
fuck?
only a handful of episodes left, Metabots abandons its ongoing tourney arc to have Ikki and Metabe fend off the Rubber Robo Gang's leader.
Now let's see how you handle baby's kiss.
I'm trying to think of all the anime
It's
I watched
maddening
that I
because
didn't
they
like
had
the
the
ending.
perfect
There's not a lot of
ending set
animes
up
where
and
I
ready to
actually
go, but veered
hated
off
the
track
ending
at
so
the
much
last
I didn't like
second.
the
To rub salt
anime.
in the wound,
I
the show
can't
has the
remember all the
gall to
anime
go
stuff.
out on an open-ended
Because they might
freeze
say a
frame.
name and I'll be like, oh my god,
Disappointing,
that is
doesn't
true.
even begin to cover it.
More Metabots, more
Bro,
power.
Metabots,
Number
get the
15,
fuck out.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc
Yeah, we're skipping this, I'm
Backlash.
sorry. I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! in my life, and I'm not
Resolution and
watching
otherwise.
something about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Kumamiko, Girl Meets Bear.
Girl meets bear. So that's the Gen Z anime you've picked. Girl meets bear. I've never watched this in my life. We're not doing this. I'm sorry, we're not doing that.
You waited
Mother
all
of God, how many ads did WatchMojo put on to this fucking bullshit? Yo, WatchMojo, you are catching hands as soon as I see you, bitch ass motherfucker. Stop. Big
Special
order.
power that allows their wishes to be realized. Unsurprisingly,
The fuck is
given
big
and countless
order, man?
of
Can we put some-
of Tokyo-shin?
Okay,
Hey.
thank you. This I can talk about. This makes sense. Okay, Tokyo Ghoul Route A. What? So the original? Why don't they just say Tokyo Ghoul first season? Anyways, Tokyo Ghoul's first
Ghoul
ending.
struggled to properly adapt the long manga into 24 episodes.
Okay, here's the issue with Tokyo Ghoul. The manga just did it so much better. That if we got the base value storyline of Tokyo Ghoul, it would have hit. Okay? If manga readers didn't know about Tokyo Ghoul, and all the people didn't know about the manga, and everybody just had the anime before the manga, it would have hit. I liked the anime. It was fine. The ending was kind of like, what the fuck are we doing? But it's okay. It's okay. Because guess what? The manga exists for you to enjoy. But separate it just a little bit. Those two are different things. If you take the anime just straight up, don't look at what the manga did. It wasn't that bad. I fucked with the storyline. I fucked with the concept. I fucked with everything. And he was cool, edgy. I love it. We could have done it a little bit more gruesome, a little bit more, edgy and stuff. But it's hard to animate that when you're trying to accommodate for the public eye and not making it too gory or some shit, right? So honestly, I'm fine with the anime. I think if you really want it to be edgy and really want it to be like in that like darkness kind of like atmosphere, go read the manga. But it's a separate entity from its anime. I do think they should make a remake of season 1 and do it as accurately as possible to the manga, because it would be fucking amazing, especially with the animation skills that they have now. So please.
Episodes, leaving a lot of the content on the cutting room floor, despite having such limited space.
Like, I didn't mind this, it just felt long. Like, we drew, like, the episode had this scene for like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't even remember how long the walk was at the end of the episode, but like, yeah,
the finale wastes a substantial amount of time.
It didn't ruin the anime
characters
for me. I
messing
actually
around
really liked
instead
this
of
anime.
providing closure. It ends with Kaneki carrying Hide's body in his
I mean,
arms
for God's sake, I
before
have the
coming
mask over
face to
there.
face with Arima, and then they cut. No final battle.
Yep.
None of the awesome stuff that happened in the manga.
Yep.
Really makes you wonder why they deviated from the plot just to arrive at a watered down version of the same conclusion.
よし、やるか。
Number 11, Aldanoa Zero.
Never heard of this.
It needed
When I'm
Navun
watching
Saddle with-
another
is one of the
fucking who runs WatchMojo? Old heads? I don't give a fuck about Gundams.
pounds, but you could always count after credits reason.
What is that? No. What actually was that? Also, can someone buy me YouTube Premium? Thanks, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? Stop. What am I looking at?
Always come to
Wonder Egg Priority. Okay. I've actually wanted to watch this. I watched like 2-3 episodes and then was like, what is happening? And then I quit. I think this was a good anime because the story was really like popular. I think it was very hype, and then I don't know what happened. I think
those who wait, following some.
I don't remember the ending. I usually spoil the ending for popular animes because I'm like, I want to see what the hype and hubbub is all about.
Significant production delays, fans waited an extra 3 months to see the true finale of Wonder Egg Priority. There were so many questions. What really happened with Koito? What's Frill's connection to everything? How will I fix it? No, we're genuinely asking because the final episode sure doesn't explain anything.
大戸さんだよね。慣れ慣れしくない？友達でもないのに。
Rather than providing closure, Wonder Egg Priority went in a tasteless direction that undermined its own message about believing trauma survivors.
命がそんな安いわけないか。そうだね。
You can imagine the backlash. Viewers waited an extra 3 months just to see the story they loved get scrambled, burned, and scraped into the garbage.
大戸愛。復活!
I have no idea. All I know is really drama packed and a lot of eerie scenes, and I believe a lot of people liked it, and then I just don't know what really happened. So, and WatchMojo didn't say the ending apparently, but they just said it was one of the worst endings. I don't like the fact that you can say it's one of the worst endings, but didn't say what happened. Like, I came here to tell me what happened, or show me the clips or ending. Please, motherfucker, what happened? Just they didn't explain it. Is that it? Like what?
Number 8, Future Diary.
Yes, good job, WatchMojo. You got something right. This was an ass ending, but it didn't ruin the anime for me. I like the anime still, but it was an ass ending. It was genuinely dog shit of an ending. And if you liked it, I don't know what's wrong with you, but
こいつはまだ何も知らない頃の私。
From the same mind that gave birth to Big Order, Future Diary stands as an insane magnum opus. Yuki is a spineless loner who owns a diary that predicts the future and gets thrown into a battle royale against 11 other people, eventually winning and getting elevated to the status of a god.
救いに来たんだ君を
While this sounds cool in theory, the anime spirals out of control towards the end, introducing time travel and alternate dimensions.
そういうのとは違うよ
Sure, the OVA Redial tided us over a little, but as for the TV series ending, the whole thing was just overly convoluted and didn't satisfy on most fronts. Number 7, Soul Eater.
ここには不確定なもの
They didn't even explain what actually happened. Like, whatever. See, I don't like watchmojo. I need you to like genuinely explain it better. But because people are just gonna hear, oh, they went into, how is it that bad? But whatever.
は何一つ存
That's
在し
fine.
ない
A
I'm not
powerful
gonna-
deep
I've never watched Soul Eater. You guys can
If
be
you have a crack
triggered
like
by
this-
yourself. I've never watched Soul Eater. I kind of just want to see what they think is the worst.
Powerful
じゃあ今日
sick. It's one code shows and ending, breaking its vows in record time.
Promise
Now to-
Neverland, never watched it. Heard it was
Real
season 2 was
some
made or
numbers
something.
for Oremo.
You have an Emoto show in the fucking list of bad endings? How? What did you think it was gonna do? Great ending? Like, the great ending is what? Getting with your sister? Like, what?
Oh, okay, we've
You have an Emoto show? Of course it was gonna be bad. Like,
given
what?
the show so much grief over the years, so let's just break it down real quick. These two are siblings. Alright, let's move on. Number 3.
That was the whole. Okay, I'm sorry, but that can't be in the list of bad endings because you went into the show knowing it was an Emoto show. It literally says it's an Emoto show. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but like, if you're watching an Emoto show, like a sister brother show, I'm sorry. What do you think is gonna happen? The brother and sister aren't just gonna have a fucking random love story somehow. It's like going to Domestic Girlfriend and being like, oh my god, they're step siblings. Yes, that's the whole premise, you dumbass. It's fine, whatever. I'm sorry, it can't be in bad endings because you went into that niche of a genre knowing it's a niche of a genre. Meaning, you know it's gonna be dog shit trash, but you're gonna watch it anyways because you want to see what the fuck happens. And I'm sorry, why? How can you possibly? Okay, that's fine, whatever.
3. Mobile Suit Gundam 00, Awakening of the
It's fine, it's fine.
Trailblazer. Season 1 ending, perfect.
Never watched this. Wait.
What's up? It's Rider Lies.
Yo, how many ads? Watch Mojo. I'm gonna. How do you have this many ads on your stupid fucking goddamn channel? I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. Watch Mojo, I love you. I'm sorry. You have some good lists, okay? I'm sorry.
Was hesitant when hearing to Sidden Stills kill.
Gundams is boring. I'm sorry.
Number-
I'm sorry. No.
A
What the
caution
fuck is
ending.
this?
All of those.
That's
If finish as much as it can.
Platinum and I feel like I watched
the
this,
unilateral
but I don't know.
whether they like it or this causes all
わずかに後ろを向いた隙に神の自殺
this causes all life to suddenly disappear, whether they like it or not.
Wait, I've
Look,
watched
tragic
this.
endings can work if they're earned, but Platinum End is so busy trying to seem sophisticated, it forgets how to convey ideas at all.
怖がらなくていい神は人類を終わらすことができるオガロが言ってた
See, the downer conclusion isn't just a tough pill to swallow, it actively trivializes everything that came before it. In the end, the real tragedy lies with everyone who thought Platinum End might stick the landing.
私がまだ到達していない科学すなわちクリーチャーとは
What's an anime ending that's so bad it ruined the rest of the show for you? Let us know in
Wait, I've watched Platinum End, but I can't remember anything about it. Like, I legit know that look of that god and everything. Wait.
Hey, so if you will, more 8 is huge in North America. I'll set up, save for two small details that do make a pretty big difference. The first difference is the selection process. Instead of being picked from all walks of life, every god candidate is someone who has given up on life, because God reasons, those people have the most motivation to change the world. Additionally, every candidate—
Wait, I'm remembering. It was a tournament arc, right, thing? I'm pretty sure it was like a tournament thing, right? And he found it. Oh yes, because Platinum End was like it was like Future Diary, but like I couldn't remember. It was like a Future Diary met Death Note, essentially, is what I remember from Platinum End. And they get into a fight. He wears like a mech suit. All I remember. And then there's a god or something.
Doesn't want to die after all. Not even when his favorite influencer tells him to do it. Also, the other influencer tricked him into giving her his white arrow, which she then uses to ambush the professor, but then Nase swoops in to save him at the last minute, and that causes her to immediately get her powers back, literally within the same episode where she lost them, because logically, helping another candidate is the opposite of helping her candidate. That is one of the only 2 times in the entire story that any of the rules surrounding the angels and the ranking system actually matters, and it doesn't actually matter.
I remember this.
Just padding for this encounter.
But like the ending, like I don't remember why the ending was so bad. I legit cannot remember it.
The reality.
Okay, is it my YouTube? Like, how am I getting this many ads? I've never had this many ads before. What is wrong with YouTube? Like, fuck off with
Slightly
ads.
shaky
God
gymnast
damn.
dismount. Right at the— it's like watching Perfect, but next to Death Notes and after the rest of this show, it's like watching a dude take a Homer Simpson tumble all the way down a cliff, then right at the end he does a Willy Wonka roll into a slightly shaky gymnast dismount. It doesn't make what came before any less painful to watch, but it does at least reframe it as a little more than pointless blind idiocy. In fact, if you pull back and look at the whole mess as a whole, it's almost uncanny how close it comes to being the exact inverse of Death Note. Some mistakes. If you want to know why a certain—
Okay, we're not watching this. Yeah, I remember Platinum End. I guess it was actually— I watched it. I actually did watch it. I guess it was actually genuinely terrible, to a point where I actually forgot almost everything that happened in Platinum End. But I feel like it's also because I watched that in like fucking high school, so I don't remember it completely. Well, I don't— was I in college at that time? I think I was in high school. I don't know. I forget. Anyways.